I know that you have so much plans for what you want to achieve. You have these big goals that you plan out to achieve, but sometimes you find it very difficult to achieve it despite your best effort. We sometimes explore the best kind of strategic planning, the best goal setting system out there. You've adopted all the processes you can adopt, but you find it so difficult for you to actually actualize your desired reality. That's your goal, your desired state, because of something that is missing. And that's why this video is here for you. Now, in this video, I'll be sharing with you why you're struggling to bring your desired result into manifestation, or why you're struggling to get your result out there or experienced by you. Why we're struggling to get our desired result is because where we are and where we want to be is so wide enough. The gap in the middle is so wide, and for you to be able to manifest your desired result, then you have to look for a way to fill up that gap. You have to look for a way to eliminate that space. And why we are struggling to achieve our result is because in this gap, there's anxiousness. We are so anxious about the desired state we want to be in. We are so anxious about the desired result we want to experience. And when you're anxious, what you do is you deplete your current energy level while focusing on an outcome you don't desire. Basically, it's not fear. It's not fear that is limiting you from actually manifesting your best result out there. It's not fear that is making you not to experience you or not to experience your desired result or desired state. It's basically anxiousness. You're afraid that what will happen if I don't achieve this, if I don't get to this stage, if I don't get to do this thing. So that's why you're always struggling to get your results, experience, or get yourself to your desired state. You're struggling to manifest your desired result because you're too attached to the outcome of that result. And because you're too attached to the outcome of this result, you create a whole lot of space between where you are and the outcome. You're so much attached that without this outcome, that means you might not be anybody. Without this outcome, that means your happiness will be reduced or there will be no happiness at all. Without this position, without you getting to this level, and there's something going to be wrong with you. Without you actualizing this goal, then you're nobody. And you place so much emphasis on the result you want to get to, and that limits your manifestation. So what do? You have to detach yourself from the outcome. You have to detach yourself from the result. Detaching yourself doesn't mean you're neglecting that, okay, you want this to happen. And just like what we have in the law of attraction. Now, the law of attraction is basically using our thoughts to manifest what we want. Affirmation, consistent visualization, to see what we want to experience right in front of us, and we do that daily for us to attract into our life. The same goes to the law of detachment. The law of detachment is basically you removing yourself from the outcome, telling yourself, okay, I'm okay if this happens or not. But again, knowing that this is going to happen because the universe is going to work out ways for you to achieve your desired result, for you to get to that desired position, for you to get to that desired level. And how do you do this? You have to start moving with two concepts. First is happiness in the now and vision for the future. Now, you have to have happiness in the now. You have to understand that where you are right now is where you are and where you are supposed to be. You have to be happy in who you are right now. Yes, you have future projections, you have future desires, you have an outcome you want to experience. But again, you have to be happy in now. You have to know that right now, you're happy, you are fulfilled, you are complete, you are whole. So you don't depend on that future outcome that is going to happen, because one, you know that it is going to happen. But even if it doesn't happen, you are still okay, you're still enough, you're still good, you're still fine. That's how you manifest your result. And how do you get happiness in the now is to use a concept called the reverse gap. And the reverse gap is basically you listing all the things that you have achieved in the past. So tell yourself, okay, where I am right now, what has brought me to this point? You have a relationship that's amazing, your parents are awesome, you have a work that pays you to take care of your basic needs, you have friends that are concerned, you have so many things you have achieved, you have a business you're invested in, you have an idea that you're developing, you have a page you're managing, you're creating content daily for it. These are the things you list in your life. So you have to develop this list in such a way that when you look at this list, it makes you understand that, oh, okay, right now I have done so much for myself. I've achieved a lot in my life. I'm happy where I am. So where I'm going to is where I want to be, and I've been guided by the universe. But you have to understand that you have to develop happiness in the now. You have to be happy right now. You have to be okay at the level you are. You have to be happy knowing that no matter what happens in the future, if it doesn't happen the way I want it, then the universe is planning something bigger for me. Because that's the thing about attaching yourself to your desired outcome, creating that space, that gap, making it wide. It's because one, you're looking at a particular outcome to achieve, or which sometimes the outcome you want is the least you can ever imagine in your life. And so the universe is planning something bigger for you. So while you're looking for level 1, the universe is planning level 10 for you. So detach yourself from the outcome, knowing that, okay, anything that happens, I'm fine with it. So you're good without it and you're good with it. Detaching yourself doesn't mean you are letting it go. It just means that you're allowing the universe to bring the highest version of that thing to you. You have to understand that you're complete. Like everything you need is available right now. So build happiness in the now while still having a vision for the future. You have to be excited about where you are. You have to be excited about the things you have. You have to understand that with what you have is enough for you to get to any level you want to get. For you to be able to shrink that gap or eliminate that gap, there has to be a conviction. You have to believe that the universe is already working out ways for you to achieve your greatest desires. You have to know that this has already happened. It's just time to bring this reality into your physical experience. And if you know, you're not going to attach yourself to the outcome, and that's where you start building happiness in the now, knowing that I'm okay right now, I'm fine, I'm getting in the flow, I'm connecting to the right sources. The universe is bringing this to my physical experience. So while you're happy right now, it's going to activate the future things to come to you, because gratitude is necessary to manifest more actually in life. So if you're not grateful for where you are right now, if you're not okay with what you have, it's going to limit the flow for you to tap into the things you need later in future. You have to be grateful at the level you are. In the book Quantum Success by Sandra Taylor, she define the paradox of intention this way. You must have goals, but your happiness cannot be tied to these goals. You must be happy before you attain them. So you have to understand that while you have goals, while you have a projection of what you want to achieve, your happiness cannot be tied to it. You have to be happy now in order to even attain it. So you have to build happiness in the now. It's a skill you have to learn. Waking up with excitement, knowing that tomorrow is already there for you to take over. So going forward, you have to release your energy. You have to let go of you taking ownership of what will happen later in life, of your future projection of where you want to be. You have to understand that where you want to be has nothing to do with where you are right now. It's a different frequency. It's a different level of experience. So where you are right now, you're complete while you're moving towards the future of where you want to be. So the next time you have a goal, you have an outcome, you have a desired result you want to experience, don't attach yourself to the outcome, to a particular outcome. Let yourself be guided. This gap here is a cause of you struggling and putting in so much effort without having to manifest your result. So if you're new on this channel, I want you to subscribe, hit the bell, go to the comment, share with me on the comment, and I'll see you on the next one.